Hello, everybody. I am SS, the showstopper, and today is the 27th of December 2023. A few days remaining until the new year of 2024 starts. Okay, so let's get into it. Now, we have all seen what's taking place on social media with the sensation Ivany and her now baby father, Howie, because she recently gave birth. I think it was on the 25th of December to a wonderful baby boy. I think the baby looks exactly like Howie, and many may differ, but I'm seeing Howie eyes, I'm seeing his nose, his thin lips, I'm seeing all of that in Howie. Ivany features are very distinct, and so is Howie. But that baby has his shape, the shape of his face, his nose, his eyes, his lips. Probably when he grow older, then maybe her features will start to protrude. But for now, we are looking at a perfect replica of Howie. Now we've seen where in the saga is continuing, where she and the baby father Howie is getting into it. She doesn't want him in the hospital, all of that. She decided that she's going to tell the doctor not to permit him inside the hospital because he came late. They have an argument over timing to breastfeed, this and that. And I'm just looking at it and saying that these are two people who simply have no business being a parent. They have no business getting pregnant, being a parent, having unprotected sex, because they simply aren't ready for that sort of responsibility, for that type of entire mentality, which will change eventually. That type of growth is simply not for them, and it's a classic case of what is taking place in society, and why we have so many ills in society, because people who shouldn't be parent, who shouldn't have any reason, don't have any reason having unprotected sex or giving birth, are the ones who are actually doing it, and doing it in record numbers. And because of that, they create kids in mentally displaced, dysfunctional home, and it just trickles right down into the society where everybody else meet up and everybody wants to be right. Everybody becomes a narcissist. Everybody's overly aggressive, violent, prone, and all of that, ignorant. It just becomes a deadly cocktail. And so you will have an increase in crime and violence. You will have no accountability, no responsibility, all that. And it just creates one mess in the society. And now we're looking at the situation wherein Ivany decides that she doesn't want him in the hospital, saying that he threatened her to take the baby from her at the end of the week. He has submitted papers to his attorney. She's saying that she has her attorney also, and yada, 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 and stuff like that. Now, I'm looking into it, and I do not believe anything that Ivany has said. Now, we're talking about someone who is known to scam people, and not also scam people getting caught each time. This is someone who has, scam her own friends. This is someone who has done so many things. People have tried to assist her. She's doing business with people, and she's also stealing from the person that she's doing business with, that gave her promotions, gave her money for promotions and all of that. So why would I sit down at this point and believe anything that comes out of her mouth? See, that's the reason when you're dishonest. When you decide to speak the truth, or when you decide to say that you're going to speak the truth or come forward, who's going to take the time out to believe you? Only a fool. Because nobody's going to allow themselves to be tricked. Nobody with common sense is going to allow themselves to be tricked by you. So I'm not believing the things that Ivany is saying, that the guy threatened her and he came and he was creating a problem for her at the hospital, and she decided that she doesn't want him there. I'm thinking that she got the drop, that the reason he took so long to come to the hospital was he had his girlfriend, or the girl that he's seeing, with him, because that's what she said. He had a girl that he was seeing with him, and he had decided to take her home and go to the hospital, and that's the reason she is upset. I believe that's the reason she's upset, because that's the reason he took so long to reached to the hospital after he found out that she was actually, in fact, in labor. And because of that, she decided that she doesn't want him there. She does this, that, and she's taking it out on him. I think that's the case, because he has a touch of immaturity in him, but there's also a sincerity in him, wherein he will speak the truth. He will come out. He will also apologize and stuff like that. So we're seeing wherein he has taken steps and shows strides that he is someone that can retract his statement, and someone who is remorseful. He will apologize and stuff like that. We have seen that repeatedly. And because we have seen that, even though he has a touch of immaturity and toxicity in him, we can see wherein he's taking steps, or is trying his best to show that he can grow. He has some sort of, humbleness to him, wherein you can speak to him and listen. Ivany, on the other hand, is never apologetic. She has no sense of direction. And these are people who just believe that there are things, whatever it is that's going on in their head, they're actually right about it. You can't tell them that they're wrong. You can only support them in anything that they're doing. And if you are not, then you are their sworn enemy and you have no business in their life and they will delete you and get rid of you. That's not the type of person that you want around. That's not the type of person who should be a parent. Because what exactly are you going to teach your child? What discipline are you going to teach your child? What are you going to instill in your child for them to listen to you? For them to behave themselves when they start going into an academia? For them to not become a problem to teachers and to other students that are in a classroom setting. These are things that you have to look into. If you're a problematic person and you bring forth a child that say is well behaved, well accomplished, listen, pass subjects, do well in school, eventually they're going to choose a career path that is going to create problem for them just the same. It's not going to leave. It's not going to go away. You don't just decide that, okay, I'm a bad person. When I have my child, it's going to be the greatest person on earth and everything is going to be superb. No, it doesn't work like that. The devil always gets its due. And it's a very sad situation wherein they can come together and have some sort of understanding. And, a woman who just gave birth is the type of woman that wants her rest. Usually a nurse would come or a doctor when they're time to check up on you. They'll come and say, you have to wake up. You have to get yourself together. You have to breastfeed the baby. This woman just gave birth and she's on live all day, every day. At what time do you rest? That's some sort of, that's like a demonic entity that's in you, that's working. What type of woman go through so many hours of labor pain, decide to push out a baby, and then you just don't want to sleep, you don't want to rest at no point, you're on a live all day, every day, you're talking to people, and then you're wearing these long talongs, looking like that of a witch, and you're in a hospital with a newborn baby. The baby is susceptible to catching any form of virus or any form of germs that's out there from your nails. And maybe the doctors don't say anything to you because they simply don't care. They simply don't care. They spoke about black women and the mortality rate while giving birth and all these kind of things. And it will happen because doctors, they don't care. They don't care when it comes to black women and giving birth. If you don't see the steps that you should take as a woman who decides to become pregnant and give birth to a baby, if you don't see the step that you need to act selfless and think about the unborn, then they are not going to coach you all the way because you're stupid. So the first thing is that nobody can tell you anything, and then you're simply not going to listen. You're going to take it as an offense if they are advising you. The guy said that the doctors were talking to you and you're on your phone, on your gadget, and you're only saying yes. You're not asking them any question. You're not engaging. You're not trying to build a rapport with the doctor to find out how best you are able to take care of a newborn baby. This is one of the most delicate stages in any woman's life, to become a mother for the first time, because anything can go wrong. Who wants to know that they give birth to a baby and then they have to be up and about at a hospital because the baby is not well, because the baby catch germs or bacteria or anything like that? That's what the baby is susceptible to just at giving birth. And you are not engaging with the doctor. I believe, Howie, I believe what the guy is saying, because you admitted that. You said that you were on your phone and you were listening to the doctor. You don't have to see their face, but you don't have to look at them. But people need your undivided attention. In order for you to listen to anybody, you have to really engage, pay attention. You have to look at them, put down the phone for a minute. You're on your phone all day, every day, and it's a sick and twisted obsession that you have with social media. Yes, it's good that people talk about you and you help to contribute or give you money, but come on, my God. There are so many women out there who wish that they have people out there to support them, people to be there for them. And at the same time, you have a father, a guy who decides to be the father, who decides to be there for you and step up. And this is the way you are continuing doing it. And people are saying that, okay, it's the guy, it's not your fault. It's your fault. It's your fault. You're an ignorant and stupid woman. You are not a young girl. You may have a slim, frail body, but that doesn't make you a young girl. You are a full-grown woman who knows exactly what you are doing. You're a master manipulator. You are a pathological liar. You can't help yourself. You're from one foolishness onto the other, and it doesn't stop. And it's just a sad situation that someone like you has become a parent that just contributes again to the ills in this society. So it's just not something that, should ever be happening. I always say that they should sterile some people and prevent them from being able to conceive. And this is a prime case where it needs to take place. Because some people, like I said, have no business having children. And Ivany is a prime case. I don't care what people want to say. It is what it is. Some people have no business having children because they aren't planning to create a scientist, a rocket scientist. Even if they create a rocket scientist tomorrow, chances are he might become a mass murderer. Chances are he might become a scammer. Chances are he might become someone that create problem for other people. And we don't want that. You are giving birth. You should close your mouth, listen, take your rest, take your medication, whatever vitamin and supplements that you need. You drink a lot of fluid. Keep your body liquefied, hydrated, so you can have your breast full to breastfeed the baby and not cursing and going at it and on social media engaging a whole lot of people having these long nails and devices that you're going on that spreading germs all over, and then you're going to push your breast in the baby's mouth, the newborn baby's mouth. Come on, not even a week old, not even 5 days old. That is just wrong. That is just wrong. And I understand where the guy is coming from because he's saying that these things should not be happening. But you are so focused on your ill feelings that you have towards him and trying to make him suffer or punish him because he's seeing someone else. And that's all. And you and your stupid supporters, a bunch of misguided, stupid, uneducated, unintelligent women out there who are just like you or even worse, are out there talking about Karina jealous and Karina. You are focusing, you people are just lost. You people are lost, and I can understand why a lot of men just don't want to have anything to do with a lot of you black women because you're a bunch of low life. You're a bunch of low life women that nobody should respect. Nobody should want to be in your space or energy because you have no sense of direction and you're stupid. You listen to nobody. You don't behave yourself. You don't conduct yourself. You don't have self-respect so people can respect you. And it's just a sad day. It's a sad day. We want to say congratulations to you, but I'm certainly not going to say congratulations because I'm not looking at somebody who deserves a baby. I'm not looking at somebody who deserves a baby. Look at all the things that you did during your pregnancy. All the things that you did. You're running to a guy's house with a knife because you heard another woman is there and stuff like that. You're turning on your phone. You have access to people. So many people are encouraging you and giving you counseling. The same friend that you follow with Destiny, she was giving you counseling and was encouraging not to go. She was discouraging you to go to his place, but you didn't listen. And when she spoke about it, you come and say that she's a hypocrite and this and that and she's disrespectful. You are disrespecting your goddamn self. So it's going to be very hard. Good luck getting anybody to respect you. It's just a sad situation, and that's all I have to say. I hope that a lot more women out there, for those who have sense, do not look to these people, do not emulate these people, do not think having a baby it's cool and it's trendy. No, it's not. There are a lot of changes your body go through. You get vaginal tear, in case you don't know, inside and out. You can't just get up and sneeze. You can't just cough. You can't do anything that simple or easy as you think you can. You have to get stitches inside your vagina and outside when you decide to become a mother. You need love, care. You should stay calm. You can't be hyper, having that type of energy all day, every day. You will not bring forth a healthy baby. And this is a woman that's not listening. It's no different from the behavior pattern of a crackhead. You know, it's just one of those things that you should put in the waste bin, in trash, in lost case file. Because it's just sad. This is not a woman that deserves to be a mother. Absolutely no reason becoming a mother. I'm not congratulating anything. I don't see anything there to congratulate. It's just a pure destruction I'm looking at. Self-destruction because you're destroying your own self. I'm just sorry for the already misguided that are listening, that are taking it, that are emulating you and thinking that, okay, Ivany did it so I can do it too, and it's cool that she's a mother and she crossed the border illegally, she's in the country illegally, she's hustling, she's making her money, she have her nice little apartment. I can go ahead and live that life and catch me a guy and get pregnant for him and turn on my life and create drama just the same. Misguided women, misguided females out there who don't listen to anybody, don't listen to their parents, don't listen to anybody out there. Those are the ones that are following Ivany. And that's why I say a lot of bummy ass bitches out there there are way too many of them that are looking to these people as their savior, as their hero. as a person to emulate, and that's where the problem lies. Way too many bummy ass people out there. Not too many people who are critical thinkers, who are using intelligence, who are seeking to understand, seeking to learn, to regain something, to reform, to rebuild, to recreate, to reinvent, to go on a positive path. It's not just about sensation and turning on a life. These are things that will affect you years later. You might think it's a joke. You might think it's a joke, but years later, it will affect you. It will affect you. That's all I have to say on it. It's a sad situation, like I said, but this, it happened. It happened. It happened. Enjoy your day. May God bless you. Bye-bye.